Okay, so I'm just starting to make the main tank now, the bike. So the bike kind of half together. There's an awful lot of finishing to do, and it just once I get the tank done, I can start sanding and filling, and eventually move on to spraying. So that's the general outline of the tank there, and the body of the bike. So what I'm going to do is, this is just a test piece here now. What I'm going to do is, in order to harden the outside of the foam for the tank, I'm just going to put fiberglass on the top of it. So this is just a tester piece I've done there. So you can see the fiberglass that's on top. That's going to harden and create a nice hard shell on the outside of the tank. So once that hardens, then I can give it a quick sand and use body filler or car filler over it. So we'll see how we get on now with this. I just cut this profile out first. So starting to take a bit of shape there now. I left a bit of excess in the corners because I'll be sanding them. I don't know how the foam's going to react to the sander. So in order for it to fit up on the bike, I'm going to have to cut, no, this is just by eye, I'm going to have to cut these lines off here in order to fit them in here. So it's only by eye at the moment, so I'm going to take a rough cut off now for the time being and try and get a bit of sizing, and after that then the line on the bottom is going to have to be cut down as well to take the profile of the bike. Okay, so the whole reason behind using the foam was so that you can see it doesn't really look much there now at the moment because it's sitting proud. So in essence what I need to do is, because of the design of my frame, I need to route out a track down along the centre of it from underneath. The main body of the bike will sit down on the frame. So you can see it's kind of taking shape there now. It's very rough and ready at the moment. So what we'll be doing eventually is there'll be nice little curves taken in the way there, and the same the far side. So it'll be something like this. So it'll give it a nice little swoop and it'll match the frame design. So next now, just try and get it sitting down on the frame somehow. Okay, so it's kind of taking a bit more shape there now. The basic outline of it is done in foam as it is. The foam wasn't thick enough to bring it further down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another one of the holes for the scooter there and cut off this section and join it, fix it somehow to the foam, so it'll bring down the sides a bit more. Okay, I've just added them bits onto the end of the fairings now, so you can see I'm just going to bend in the corners here to meet the main hull, and this means that they'll come down here in a V and cover the main frame. So same the far side. I had to heat this one already because the curvature wasn't matching the bike, so as you can see the curvature is now matching the side of it. So it's very rough and ready, but it's kind of starting to take shape a small bit. So once that's sanded and these bits are pushed in and fiberglassed into place, the main body of it should be looking pretty good. Reminder to anyone attempting to use blue foam. Okay, we're just ready for fiberglass now. As you can see, I just have it sanded down slightly. Tank is starting to take a bit of shape, a bit of profile. Now all we have to do is get these panels on the side secure. So they're just screwed in place for the time being. So we're just going to fiberglass around the sides of them and also on the insides of them, okay, just to get a good joint. And you can also see there now that that's the track I've cut out for the bike to, or the main body of the bike to sit down on the frame. So again, that's why I use foam, because it was quick and easy to shape, and it'll slot down nicely now on the frame. So this is the bike from the back now. I just want to add a light onto it at the back, so it's a red light on the original bike. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to taper this in. It's just held with a screw for the time being, so I'm just going to taper this in with fiberglass to secure it and round this off into it as well, so that it matches the curvature of the wheel. So we'll be going like that. So she's taking shape there now at the moment. You can actually see the fiberglass is set and it's pretty solid. So hopefully now I'll be able to sand that down in the morning as well, and then start adding fillers and stuff. So just have the outline of the seat marked there where we're going to put down the vinyl on it, and there'll be a cushion in under it. So that'll take the profile of the seat. So when the vinyl and the cushion is in place, then there'll be a little lip in it. So I'll be filling into that and around for the body of the bike, and it'll be all painted afterwards. So that's that at the moment, just coming together now. So We'll try and get it
just putting
finished.
the foam now on the seat, so this is just the glue I got, so it needs to be sprayed on both surfaces, so I'm just going to do that now. So as you can see now, that's pretty much got the profile off it, but a tiny little bit in here. But we can glue on another tiny bit of foam if we have to. And it's set fairly tight now, so that gives a grand soft cushion now. And then when the vinyl goes on over it, then the vinyl will be actually screwed to the fiberglass base, so that'll hold it tight. So what we'll actually do is we'll spray glue on this again and then put the vinyl down over it. And cut off the excess vinyl then. And what I do is then when I'm filling the body of the tank, I put the fillers into the edge of the vinyl and it'll give us a nice finish. Okay, so I have the vinyl down on the back seat now, so I'm ready for filling. Thanks be to God. All of this is going to just get cut off first and filled over then, so hopefully it's just the bike should start taking very good shape now. Okay, first round of filler now on the main body, and as you can see it's going to take a bit of time for it to set. This is the first coat, so this is going to be sanded down. Initially the first coat will take a lot, but once that sets and stuff, it should be okay after sanded down. So once it's sanded down, it'll probably take another 2 coats just to get all the little bumps and hollows out of it. So next is the front one. Front one shouldn't be too bad, as I did an awful lot of sanding on that with the fiberglass originally. So this one, as you can see, the seat is taped up for the time being, so that's how she's coming.